pair in order more than two decimal numbers through a little 5 practice task about Wolverine and the Thing, all about the fall. All right, so the Thing and Wolvie were all about that fall sweater weather. Woohoo! To get in the fall spirit, they took the University Heights Metro North train upstate to a farm. They were on a mission to find the biggest pumpkin they could carry so they could bring it home, bake some pumpkin pie, maybe also make a jack-o'-lantern. So they brought the 4 biggest pumpkins they can find to the cashier and put them on the scale. Order the pumpkins from lightest to heaviest. Which one should they bring home? All right, so we have our 4 different pumpkins here. And if you want to read it in Spanish, here is the Spanish version. Let's get going. All right, so to solve this problem, we're going to use the stack and compare like unit strategy. We are going from lightest to heaviest. So first things first, before I do anything else, I'm going to count my pumpkins, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to draw 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, so I have space to order my pumpkins. All right, I'm going from lightest to heaviest. I'm going to label the first blank with an L for lightest and the last blank with an H for heaviest. Cool. All right, so now let's use the stack and compare like unit strategy. 1, create like forms. Yeah, I could see this one's as a mixed number. Here's standard form. We have a fraction, and here's standard form. So 2 of them are in standard form. So let's convert them all into standard form. I'm going to read this pumpkin's weight out loud. 5 8/100 pounds. 5 8/100. All right, so I hear that word and, that's going to be my decimal. 5 and, 5 is my whole number. 8/100. That 8 is going to end in the hundredths place. So I put my 8 here, a 0 in the tenths place. So this is 5 8/100. I could kind of rewrite that above, 5 8/100. Cool, here's 5 8/10 pounds. My decimal is going to kind of be my anchor, my grounding point. To the left of my decimal is my whole number 5. To the right of my decimal is 8/10, 5 8/10. Cool, got that one. Now I'm going to move over here. 59/100, that's written as a fraction. I don't see any whole number, so I'm going to write a 0 in the ones place. 0 wholes, 59/100. That 59 has to end in the hundredths place. 59. Oh, cool, it ends in the hundredths place. I got that, so that's in standard form, decimal, 59, 59/100. And lastly, I have 5 789 thousandths. I'll just write that right here. 5 789 thousandths. Cool. So now they are all in standard form, and we have stacked them according to place value. We lined up our decimals, which means we're going to compare our ones to our ones, our tenths to our tenths, our hundredths to our hundredths, thousandths and thousandths, and so on. Before we start comparing, I'm going to make my invisible zeros visible at the end after the last decimal place, because I know that does not change the value. Now we can start comparing. We're going to start in the largest place value, which is the ones. We have a 5, those are the same value, a 0, and a 5. So 3 of these have 5 ones. This number right here, 59/100, has 0 ones, which means this is going to be the least. There are no holes here. So I'm going to write 59/100 right here. And then I'm going to cross this out so it doesn't get confusing. Cool, so my ones and my remaining decimal numbers, my remaining pumpkin weights are equal. I'm going to move on to the next largest place value, the tenths. And I have a 0, an 8, and a 7. 0 tenths is less than both 8 and 7 tenths. So this number is the second least. So I can write second, and then I'm going to write 5 8/100 pounds. I'm going to cross it out. Cool, now I'm just left with 2 values. I have 5 8/10, 5 789 thousandths. We're still looking in the tenths place because this is 8/10 and this is 7/10. Those are different. 8/10 is greater than 7/10, so I know 5 and 8/10 is my heaviest pumpkin, which means 5 and 798 thousandths pounds is my second heaviest. So here we go from least weight to the heaviest weight, lightest to heaviest. And that is our answer. We use the stack and compare, make like units strategy and make like forms to order these correctly. All right, kiddos, that's all for now. Have a great day. Bye.